Hey there, it's Amber from youneedanamber.com. I'm so glad you're here today. On this channel, I love to talk about all things to make your business run a little more smoothly. That's right, business doesn't have to be so hard. It doesn't have to sting all the time, and we can actually be super efficient and run the business that we really want. Today on the channel, I want to talk about how we can streamline some of our conversations with our clients. And when I say streamline, I don't mean not communicate. That's not what I mean. I mean, we need to streamline where we talk to our clients. What I've discovered in over 10 years in the online business space is that you can communicate in a lot of ways. A lot of ways. And on a lot of different platforms. And that makes it really confusing to find information, give instructions, provide feedback, like do all the communication that you're supposed to do when you have a client relationship. And I want to talk about how we can streamline our conversation so that we can be efficient, but also communicate in the way that works best for you and your client. One thing that I do in my business is that I have made it a boundary that I don't do any work on my phone. Like none. I don't have work email on my phone. I don't text with my clients. I don't have Slack. I don't have the Zoom app. I don't even have the LinkedIn app on my phone. No work on my phone. That's not how I want to use my phone. I do my work on my computer. That's where I work. So when I made the decision that there was no work on my phone at all, that meant that I had to really figure out how I was going to communicate and where I was going to communicate. Because I bet I could list you 10 ways, 10 different platforms or methods that you could communicate with your client.
Email, Slack, Voxer, Facebook Messenger, Instagram Messenger, TikTok Messenger, within your client management system, voice memo, text message, phone call.
That's 10, right? The great thing about technology is that communication doesn't have to end. But if you communicated with your clients on all of those platforms in some capacity, whether it's I responded to an Instagram comment and then I sent you a text and then my text got really long, so I turned that into a voice memo. And if we're going to use voice memo, we should just go to Voxer. It's too much. Streamlining the way that we communicate with our clients means choosing a platform, one platform, where we have conversation, and choosing the right way to deliver it. So for example, I have worked with clients who are hearing impaired. They do not want me to ever send them a voice memo. That means no Voxer, that means no voice to text, not voice to text, but the voice recorder on my iPhone. That's not how they consume information. And that's fine. Meeting them where they are is exactly what I need to do as the service provider to interact with my client in a way that works. But having the one way that I'm communicating with my client lets everyone know that's the place you go to find information. For example, if you and I are working together in a Google Doc, are we communicating in the comments of the Google Doc? Are we communicating in the email of the Google Doc? Are we going back and forth on Slack where the Google Doc is listed? It's too much. Pick a place to communicate, and that's what you do over and over. I promise you, less things will be missed. Less things will be missed because you know where to go to find the information. There are dozens and dozens of ways to communicate. Pick the one that works for you and your client and stick with it. If you're thinking to yourself, I can't even think about that. I don't even know what's going on in my business. There's too many things coming at me all the time. Head on over to youneedanamber.com/quiz. Take the quiz. Make a priority plan in your life. It's a simple 9-question quiz. What do you have to lose? Bye, friend.